Day 4 of our Back to School series, and today we are talking about safety in school zones. The CBS News review found growing concerns about dangerous driving near schools in America. In fact, 1 in 3 public school officials say traffic near their buildings poses a threat to students. Scott MacFarlane explains the challenges that schools are up against as kids return to the class, and he meets one man who has made safety his life's mission.
For years, Tom Didone had one of the toughest jobs in town. He was the police investigator assigned to respond to deadly car crashes in Montgomery County, Maryland. On this winding road in 2008, a teen driver with a car full of young friends lost control.
Hit the tree, spun out of control, caught on fire.
And Didone got the call.
My everyday routine as the traffic safety advocate took over until I saw the blood in the back seat.
One of the passengers was Didone's 15-year-old son, Ryan. Ryan died at the hospital hours later. Tom Didone's life changed.
We built the skate park in memory for Ryan.
The crash has transformed him into one of America's most vocal and effective champions of driver safety, traveling to communities across the country.
I would say the potential for tragedy is higher today than it was in the past.
He's now issuing a warning about the vulnerability of this back-to-school period.
You argue that school zones are like a perfect storm.
Exactly. Well, over the summer, people develop bad habits. Without the congestion around schools, people are driving faster, they're distracted. Then all of a sudden, school zones hit. You have more cars on the road, you have kids that could be crossing the street and being very unpredictable.
In fast-growing Spotsylvania County, Virginia, this school year, they're trying to crack down on school zone speeding.
We conducted a speed zone study in this exact area. We noticed that in a week, we had about 10,000 drivers speeding in this speed zone.
In 1 week?
In 1 week.
What does that tell you?
It tells me that we need to change the culture in this county.
With new cameras, they'll issue tickets to those going more than 10 miles above the speed limit. All 50 states now have programs to make school routes safer, and more than 17,000 schools have received government money for safety upgrades. But for Didone, his new life's work has miles to go.
What do you think Ryan would make of all that you've done in his name?
Well, I would hope he would be proud of me, that if he looked down and saw this, that he knew that his life meant something, and that I valued it, and I tried to do the best I could with it.
Didone urges parents to talk to their young drivers not once, but consistently about the importance of safety. And obviously, it's not just up to parents of school kids or teenagers themselves, but everybody, he says, to be mindful of distraction and speeding as the buses resume duty now that schools are reopened, Tony.
It's a really good reminder for everybody. I know folks don't like traffic cams, but that's one area where you might need them. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.